G'day, legends. So I got a message from a fella on Instagram named Mike who is taking surfing photos, and some of the surfers are posting their photos on social media, which he's totally fine with. But then brands of those sponsored surfers have then stepped in and used the images to promote their products on their Instagram page as well. And he's just wondering what the copyright issues are, whether he should be charging or anything like that. So, when Instagram first got started, it was just Instagram. But now where everyone's attention is on Instagram, so the best way for a brand to show their product, sell their product, is definitely on social media, because that's where everyone's living. They're not visiting websites as much. They're not looking at surfing magazines. They're not looking at posters and billboards and everything like that. People's attentions are on these things, right or wrong. But that is where their best advertising is done. So, and a lot of the brands are saying, well, I'm just using it for Instagram, I'll give you a tag. And let me tell you, after 20 years experience in photography, a tag is pretty much useless. Credit in a magazine is pretty much useless. Might be good for a flash of your ego, but it really doesn't extend your life as a photographer. You're just the guy that gave away your images for either free or just for products. So if it's a decent sized brand that is asking for your photos to be used on Instagram, well, then definitely it is worth charging for. And if they think it's a good enough photo to use on the Instagram, well, then they obviously think they're going to get a return on investment. Otherwise, they wouldn't bother putting it up on Instagram to start with. So yes, you do have to negotiate a price. That price and usage terms and everything is a whole nother big discussion, which, I think it's overdue for someone to go into a course on this. And I will do content down the track. I'll make these discussions inside the water photography group with our monthly sessions. And, it's a bit of a hot topic. So I want to explore it further than just this little random Instagram post. But these are just like scratching the surface of what's involved with licensing your images and the use on social media. So yeah, hopefully this stirs up some thoughts, and thanks for your question, Mike. And reach out with any more.